For those of you that think Fougere fragrances are old and dated and they all smell the same, I got one for you. Stay right there. Hello Fragrance family, welcome back to another NYC Fragrances video. I'm Joe from NYC Fragrances, and as you've been hearing, I'm on a Fougere kick lately, so I've been doing some investigating, and I came across something, and I found something. Wasn't sent to me, didn't get a sample, hasn't been hyped, didn't even hear about it. So I found this fragrance pretty much on my own through research, and it's a small indie niche house that does a lot of stuff with like shaving creams and aftershaves, but they have their own lineups of fragrances as well. The fragrance I'm talking about is Fougere Gothique from Barrister and Mann. Check that out. It's got writing on the bottle. On the bottle it says, "Hell is empty and all the devils are here. Fougere Gothique." So what is this fragrance about? Well, it's pretty simple. If you like Fougeres, you know it has that lavender and the geranium, and that's your usual base for that old classic type gentlemanly Fougere barbershop type fragrance, right? Fougere means fern in French, so we're trying to emulate the smell of a fern. Well, this has that in it. The only difference is it starts off something totally different than a Fougere, which is what makes it intriguing for me and makes it enjoyable for me. So it opens up smooth and smoky, then somewhat ashy as well. What the fragrance does, it invokes this feel of like ancient times, like, you know, like maybe at the time of when they built the Stonehenge back in England, those times where, you know, things of gothic nature were taking place. Real goth, real deep goth. Who knows? But anyway, it starts off that smokiness with that ashiness, and then it becomes that timeless and elegant Fougere fragrance that most people that love Fougeres have come to know and love. The fragrance itself lasts quite a long time, so as far as performance goes, it's beast mode. As far as price goes, it's not super expensive. It's actually relatively cheap for indie niche. I do suggest you get a sample. You can get samples off their site. You could also get samples of their other fragrances on the site as well. The fragrances that they have are very intriguing. This one in particular does have the note of ash in it, believe it or not. It also has bergamot, it has lavender, it has cedar, it has some sandalwood, it has some geranium, there's some leather in it. They have a mushroom note, which is very interesting. And I could see it because, you know, what it's developing is this deep earthiness in the fragrance. So, again, this is not for everybody. But if you want a unique fragrance that does a different take on a Fougere, I suggest you check it out. It's definitely worth checking out. It's not one of these fragrances on the hype train. It is niche after all. It's not for everybody, but it is something for those people looking for something unique. So, what I ask of everybody is, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, leave a comment below what you think, what your ideas are as far as Fougere fragrances. For those of you that are subscribed to my channel, I thank you for your subscription and your support. And until the next video, remember, if you smell good, you feel good. Have a nice day.